Kia ora whanau. It's another beautiful podcast I have, and I have amazing guest. I just had a little bit conversation, and I'm excited to talk to her more. So, Chía, welcome to the show and to this beautiful podcast we will do in this festival.
Yeah.
So, would you introduce yourself first to who you are?
Okay, so I am Chía Nagahama Sekera. I am an 18-year-old student in Nelson, and I am half Japanese, half Venezuelan.
Welcome. Wow, that's great. So you come all the way from Nelson to festival.
Yes, I did.
How do you find it so far?
It's been amazing. Listening to the panels, being in the breakout workshops, I've learnt a lot, and it's very empowering, and it's really nice to see that New Zealand really wants to think for the future of the youth, or like that there are people that are thinking for the future of the youth in New Zealand.
That's awesome. So, Chía, what is your passion? What are the topics like you really matter to you most as a young person?
So being a young person of colour in a predominantly white, not necessarily by the amount of people, but the thinking place, my biggest thing would be giving the chance to others to have a voice, even if they aren't as confident to share it like me. I love to share my opinions and my thoughts. There are other people that have the thoughts and opinions but don't have that opportunity to share what they believe in or what they think.
Beautiful. I love that. That's what we do also at voiceofaroha. And then before the podcast, we had in chat about, I found out that you also run a radio show, or you're part of that. Would you tell me a little bit about that story? What is the name and what do you do there?
Yes, so I'm a part of Multicultural Youth Nelson Tasman, and we're like a youth group. It's a very different, like it's meant to be a council, but it's a very different approach to most councils. A lot of councils you have to apply for and you have to go through like a whole selection process. For us, it's just show up and keep coming and be a youth, a multicultural youth, and come and have your voice heard. And it's just a safe place for us. And so we do a lot of different activities, and one of them is our radio show called That's Mint. And with That's Mint, basically our goal is to spread the voice of young multicultural people in Nelson, New Zealand.
Great. And how you find that experience talking on the radio? And I see you're confident in this podcast. It's amazing. Is that helping you to do that stuff?
Yeah, I definitely found my voice being a part of that group. I was a bit more shy beforehand, but after being in this group and having people that really want to hear what I have to say, my confidence has grown. And doing the radio show, it's a really great opportunity, and I'm really grateful that we've had the chance to work with a radio group and have the opportunity to share our voice for Nelson to hear on the radio.
Love that. Amazing that you're doing great, Chía. And what are you at school at this time?
Yes, I'm in my final year of high school.
Amazing. What do you want to study later? What's your
So my plan for next year is to go to University of Canterbury and study political science and international relations and minor in Mandarin.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Great. I graduated from that one. It's great one. Good choice.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So while talking about the voice and sharing and all of that great stuff and you're passionate about, so this is a little podcast about just capturing a little bit of conversation. I want to ask you a question of what will be your message to the young people or the people listening and watching this podcast? What kind of a message you want to give them?
I think for me the biggest message is there is strength in diversity. There is strength in being different. A lot of what we've heard for the past 2 days has been be yourself, be authentic. And I honestly fully agree with that. There is most definitely like a lot of strength in being who you are.
Exactly. Love that. Thank you so much here. Thank you for your time and lovely having this conversation career with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wishing you all the best.
You too.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.